old diddling. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everybody is well. The noise has calmed down a little bit now, hasn't it? I gave you 5 days to chill out and relax ever since you realised Danny Christie got flat-packed. Nothing else short to it. Yesterday's news now, but like I said, flat-packed. But anyways, I just see a few videos.
Well, love him or hate him, yeah, Danny Christie has big balls. He turns up, he fights, win, loses or draws. Unfortunately for Brett, we've had 8 months of complete and utter waffle talk, fart about he's getting fit. You can clearly see he's not fit. Look at that. Tattoos don't make you a tough guy. I got the scars, I got the scars, I got the scars. Where's my respect? I got the scars. You goof. Look at him. Look at the big flabby loose skin. You know, look at the others. Look at the others. Look at the titties, ladies and gentlemen. Milk me.
Those circulating on here, YouTube, Traveller Bible, a lot of others, all still doing the same thing, trying to get clout off my name. Keep it coming. Listen.
Brett's channel is dying, just like the rest of them, yeah? Just like mine, just like most of the people in this dark corner, yeah? He's failed to keep up any interest on YouTube. He's just chatted and waffled for 8 months, yeah? He's got 3,500 views when I last checked. 50 odd likes. That means even his hardcore fan base are fed up with it, ladies and gentlemen. The guy is a fantasist. He's a delusional fantasist who's never going to fight. It's all about clicks and views. It's all about the YouTube shekels, back and forths, you know, trying to clickbait people's names. Paul Dumbo Venice, Danny Christie, Dr. Ratball. I mean, even the Shadow Bacon's likely to have a fight before this goof.
Keep it coming, brother. There is no such thing in this world as bad press. Remember that. The more you mention my name, the more you put the videos on my name, the more I get paid, the more I get laid. That's how I roll,
well,
chat.
You're not hardly getting paid much anymore, are you, Brett? Not with 5,000 views. And you're definitely not getting laid. Definitely not getting laid, unless you're talking about getting laid with the old marching powder. You know, and look at the glasses. Why has he got the glass? And his mouth's out of sync with the video, but that's another story. He's obviously on something, or he's been crying again. He's been probably crying. Where's the scars? I got the scars. Where's my respect? Where's my respect? I got the scars. I got the scars. Goof.
Yeah, I mean, that's that, yeah. You can't defeat a man like that. You know what I mean? So keep it coming. And all these other big widos who's getting involved, who I've never even heard of before, never even seen before. I've just had one.
Hey, Brett, I think you're telling a few porkies yet again. You've heard of everyone. If you've heard of JDP, you've heard of everyone. Let's be honest, you know. JDP's a small fish in a big pond, yeah? Just like we all are, yeah? We're all, you know, struggling with getting noticed on YouTube. Even Video Craig, you know, 5,000, 6,000 views just don't cut it. You know what I mean? YouTube's a big old place, yeah, where people are getting millions of views. I mean, this dark corner where everyone pretends they're a fighter, or everyone pretends they're in a training camp, or has back and forths just for the YouTube pennies, is as fake as can be. Everyone's fed up with it. Even the viewers, even I'm fed up with it. Do you know what I mean? I ought to take my talents elsewhere. I really should.
Over on Brett, mate. Well, you haven't had one over on Brett, mate, because I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't even know who you are. In this world, yeah, you're either a somebody or you're nobody, and you're a bunch of fucking nobodies. I mean, you're equivalent to a fucking insect to me. Do you know an ant? You know, when I wake up in the morning, I look at an ant on floor. Yeah, and it's marking up my kitchen table, and I think, you know what? I'm going to stamp on that. That's exactly how I think to use. Dead man's shoes.
Absolutely
there,
delusional.
Mate. I suggest you get in that car. Fuck off.
Everyone's well.
But anyways, guys, apart from that, I want you to have a beautiful weekend, lovely and chilled. Have a great one out there. Have a good, lovely time with your families. If you know with your families, then get out, do what you got to do, live life, love life, and live, and rip it up out there. It's as simple as that. Because life's too short. Keep doing what you got to do. Get out there, steady your own, get your own, get on the grind. You know, come on, man. God don't fortune the lazy. Make sure you're putting in that work.
God don't fortune the lazy. All that kind of sums you up then. He must have given up on you that day, mate, since you fucking popped out. Mate, Jesus Christ. Have you heard yourself, you big fucking goof? You clueless goof. I mean, when you look under the word nitwit in a dictionary, I'm sure there's a fucking picture of this parrot-faced mongo staring back at you. Clueless.
So, fighting talks. Now, not really much fighting talks to say. Like I said, I'm patient. I'll sit and wait till them big...
Well, we know you're patient, Brett, and so are we. Listening to your waffle for 8 months, thinking that you actually might get your hands dirty and have a fight with anyone. Just anyone. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, he talks more waffle than fucking Venice.
Tracks come. BKFC.
Oh, no.
BKFC Misfits.
No. Oh, no.
Anything. Big money.
Oh, no, look, he's still going on about the BKFC, the Misfits, Bad to the Bone, and all the rest of it. Nobody wants you, Brett. You couldn't draw a dime, you big fucking pudding. You big fat doofus sat there with your parrot nose and your stupid swimming goggles looking ridiculous, looking out of shape. Tattoos don't make you a tough guy, Brett. You know what I mean? Facts.
Platforms, big venues on your mind. You know what I mean? And I told you, when something's set in stone, I will come off this social media. I will go into...
Once something's set in stone, well, that's never likely to happen, is it? And you will come off social media. Brett, you couldn't come off social media for a week, Mush. You would struggle for a fucking week, you know what I mean, about your... Where are you going to go? Go on, tell us where you're going to go.
Zone. Yeah? I will isolate myself off in the cabin, in the woods. Yeah?
The woods. He's going to isolate himself off in the cabin in the woods. Well, you've isolated yourself from literally all of your YouTube peers, all of your alleged fighting men, comrades, you know, what can I say? You're an absolute doofus. Do you know, you've got to lock yourself away in a cabin. You're nobody can be any more isolated than you. No friends, no family, no woman. Nobody that even wants to sit in a car with you now and listen to your fucking mumbo-jumbo. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't fucking pay people to be your friends. Everyone's abandoned you. Do you know, all right, there's a few simpletons still holding on to your nutsack, you know. Like little marbles, ladies and gentlemen, like Skittles, you know, the little sweets, the Skittles. They're Brett May's balls. Fantasies.
A little cabin in the woods I've got, yeah?
Cabin in the woods.
Middle of
Shall I come with the shovel?
Yeah. Nearest neighbour's like 10 miles away, yeah? I'll isolate myself off.
So once a fight is set in stone, in your words, you will isolate yourself off. And don't tell us you're going to have a 20-week training camp and get in the best shape of your life. For fuck's sake, what you been doing for the last fucking 8 months? Jesus, you meant to be keeping yourself fit just out of fucking the well-being for your fucking mental health and your physical health. You're meant to be somewhat fit. What happens to, you know, where they have fighters that drop out? So they have last-minute replacements. You know, someone who's pretty much fit, in training, that's fit. Do you know what I mean? And they step in at the last minute. You couldn't do that, could you, you big fat puddy? Even if it was against Pee Wee Herman, you would need fucking 16 weeks to get fit. You big fat puddy, you goof.
Rocky IV style.
Rocky
Trust me.
IV.
Trust me. That's what's on my mission.
Porky Pig.
It has to be for big money, big name.
Milk me.
Everyone
The
knows.
others.
I bring the headlines.
You bring
I
nothing.
bring the
Even
views.
your
bring
views
the
are
TikTok.
dipping now because
I bring
people
the
realise
YouTube.
you're a fraud.
I bring everything down.
You're a goof.
Yeah, everything
You're
down.
a fantasist. You're a clueless,
It's as simple as
delusional
that.
goof.
You know what I mean? So, Money Mayweather style, baby. Yeah. But anyways, Traveller Bible messaged me today saying this new fella, I don't know who he is, he's getting a bit of stick on there online saying I've had 1-0 over Brett May, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know if he thinks the Traveller Bible page is mine or what. I ain't got a clue. I can quite assure it's not mine. You know what I mean? I don't even know who it is, but the fella's a sound guy. He talks to me regular. But haters will hate, guys. Haters will hate. That's how it rolls. You know what I mean? I need people. There's no one what choosing more than someone what hates you. So the more what people hate you, the better. The more views goes up. Look at Jake Paul there.
I don't see your views going up. In fact, I see them going down, mate.
You know what I mean? You cannot beat someone like us. And I'll get to
Look
that
at the
stage.
scores!
I will get
Look
to
at the
Jake Paul
scores!
stage very fucking soon, my mate. You know what I mean? I'll keep grinding away, get these millions of subscribers in, and he can all suck on my balls while I'm chilled out getting fucking teabagged on a $1 billion
You haven't got no
yacht.
balls left, have you?
You smell what the mayo is cooking. Suck off.
There you have it. God bless everyone. Speak to you soon.